Hi, this is Christine Crow here. Hopefully, you can hear me loud and clear. So, welcome everyone. I hope everyone is well. And today's video is about 9 lessons learned from making over 3,400 YouTube videos for my businesses. So I just want to say welcome to everyone. Thank you so much. Apologies for the sound that happened. I'm back on here again. And I'm just going to go through what I was talking about, which is really important. I've been on YouTube now since 2013. So over 10 years, over a decade, I've been on here and I've created all these videos, 3,400 videos. And you know what? It wasn't until, the light bulb moment it only just hit me recently, which was about a year ago, for example, that actually let me work towards this monetization. I started working towards monetization 2 years ago, and you'll probably see a video. Welcome, everyone. You'll probably see a video where I've got this, 1,000 subscribers. Yay, I've made 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. And I didn't really think anything more of it. I was just thinking about growing my business, and I've always used YouTube to grow my business. And I've been able to create, I would say, 10 to 20 appointments a week through YouTube. So I'm grateful to YouTube, to the most, they've done so much for me. But I didn't really click with this monetization thing that you can get paid for ads. So I've basically been using YouTube for my business, for getting clients, for example, for booking appointments. So back then, what used to happen is I'd do a YouTube video. I had all different backdrops. I had the green screen, I had the blue screen, the yellow screen. I had all different colored screens. I had all the camera equipment. I had all the microphones, all the expensive. I spent a load of money back then on creating this YouTube channel so that I can sell, right? Rather than, putting adverts in the papers, that type of thing, I thought, let me use YouTube, it's free. So I was using YouTube to get appointments for my clients, for example, to get clients, for example. And I would do free training like what I'm doing here today, for example, free training, showing you how you can do things. And I've been able to create, you can quite easily create a six-figure business just through YouTube. If you've got a business, for example, whether you're a local business or whether you are global, you should be on YouTube. Because I didn't even think about Facebook, using Facebook for business until 2 years ago. I wasn't really doing it on Facebook. I was here on YouTube, and I wasn't consistent on YouTube every single day, for example. I was like doing videos when I needed to, for example, when I first started, because I didn't know how it worked at all. I didn't even know you could make money from YouTube. So I could have been sponsored. I could have made income from the YouTube AdSense, YouTube monetization. I could have made money from sponsorship, where someone sponsors me to talk about their product. Then I get paid a certain fee, for example. And then I could have got paid for affiliate links, because I talk about all different things in business, for example. And really, I should have set up some affiliate links. Like if I'm talking about insurance, then I should should have had some links in there to get paid for talking about insurance. Same with software, etc. Now, I'm going to show you and talk to you about the 9 lessons that I learned about making these videos, these 3,400 videos, for example. And I am super, super excited because I only just got monetized, YouTube monetized last year, October. And I think it was the middle of October, I had to sort out the ID because I live in Cyprus and my company is in Cyprus as well. So I had to sort out my ID and give that to Google, for example, for them to verify me. I then got verified, then I was able to receive the money from ads, for example. Now, bear in mind, all these years, I didn't realize that I had ads going on my videos. I didn't even think about it. So, you know, I could have made this monetization a lot sooner if I knew. But I'm going to talk to you about the 9 lessons that I've learned, and hopefully you'll be able to receive these lessons so that you can also make videos for your business, for example, or maybe you just want to do YouTube monetization, which is what people are doing, and they're making some very, very good money on YouTube monetization, for example. So for me, for example, I've been using YouTube to talk about my services that I do, my products, my boot camps, etc., my challenges and my paid products, as well as a lot of free information. I've got products that are unlisted. I've got products that are private. I've got products that are for sale, for example. And back then, I used to just get called, I would get phone calls or I would get an email, for example. That's how business came in, for example, into my organization. And with YouTube, I was getting those sales. So YouTube was actually producing money for me from 2013, and I didn't have to pay anything. So imagine, I didn't have to pay for adverts, I didn't have to pay for a lot of things. It managed to do a lot for me, for example. And I would highly recommend, if you know of anyone that has got a business, that they should be, and if you've got a business, you should be on YouTube talking about your services, what you offer, etc. Now, with mine, I'm a coach, for example. I'm a life coach as well. That's my passion as well. And I'm also a guided coach. But and an AI automation agency as well. We provide AI automation for businesses, healthcare businesses, and other businesses as well. For example, we implement it into your business. But my point is that I've been able to make 6 figures, for example, through YouTube. And you can too. And this is the reason why I'm talking to you about the lessons that I've learned. But I also want to talk to you about the power of YouTube for business growth. It is massive. There's people on here that are making multiple 7 figures, like 12 million and more, for example, for the products and services that they offer. There's coaches out there sell their products for like 50K, for example, and more. Okay, so it just goes to show it depends what your price is. So your price can start off low from like $5, for example, up to whatever it is that you're offering, for example. Now I've got memberships. So once you become monetized, and to become monetized, you need to have 4,000 watched hours, 1,000 subscribers. Then you can become monetized and you get all of the things that open up for you on YouTube. So I've got on YouTube a membership as well, and I've got members in my membership as well. And my membership starts from £1.79 per month, for example. So I'm just explaining to you a bit about some of the things, but I could have done this years ago, but that's okay because now is the right time. Now is the right time. So the power of YouTube business growth is by you posting content on YouTube, and it's become so crucial for businesses, and it is crucial. If you're not doing it on YouTube, then I don't know what to say to you, because I've only been on Facebook, what, 4 years, for example. I've got a group which is what, about 2-3 years old, for example. And my my main platform is here. It's YouTube, not Facebook, because at the end of the day, I think it's a lot better. It's more safer than Facebook. And I'm not saying that to put Facebook down, but to me, that's just my opinion. Okay, I know YouTube, people can hack into YouTube as well. I'm not saying that, but for me, it's been a lot better. It's been more consistent as well. So like I said, if you've got a business, then you should be on YouTube talking about what your business offers and why should someone come and use you rather than someone else, for example. Try and be different. Okay, so I've explained that the power of YouTube's right. It's used for, it's a proven strategy to increase your closing rate, because people know you, they get to know you, rather than on Facebook you're DMing someone and they don't know you. If you listen to my videos, I tell you about my life story. I do, because we are human beings and we need to talk. We are a community and we need to be able to talk. I'm not saying to give all of my life story away, but you get to know me because I tell you about my ups and downs that I've been through in my life and in my businesses. I've been through 3 recessions. I've been through a lot, over the 40 years in business, for example. I've been, uphill and down dale, for example, and that's the UK term. So the statistics, they really show that using YouTube marketing, you get to see like a 60% increase in qualified leads. And people talk about this quite often on YouTube, that the leads are more stronger than if you chat to someone and you're like a stranger to them on Facebook and you message someone. This is about community, and I believe community is the strongest form of relationships that you could have to build a business, for example. So I'm going to go through these life lessons, and I'm not an influencer. I'm not saying I'm an influencer, but you can build trust. You can engage audiences, and also influencers can also have purchasing decisions as well. But the 9 lessons to master your YouTube growth. Lesson 1, treat your channel like a series. You want to structure your content as an ongoing series rather than random uploads. This keeps viewers engaged and returning more. You'll see on my YouTube channel, I've got playlist, and like I said, I've got 3,400 videos and more, tell you the truth. But I've got a playlist, and I try and keep them structured in a neater way like that. I've got my popular videos, and I've the most views I've had on a video is probably about 84,000, for example, on a video. And I don't think that I suppose people say that that's like viral, but I'm still, because I'm not creating viral videos, my views are going to be lower than usual, because I'm not creating viral videos, because I didn't know how to. I'm now starting to get the hang of it now, because I've been going on YouTube every single day for this is my 4th month. So I'm getting the hang of it. So this is the reason why you'll see some of my videos, the views are low. But from that video, for example, out of that, say 20, I've probably had about 2 or 3 appointments booked, for example. So I don't see it as a disadvantage. I see it as a good thing, because whoever books is because they're serious, for example. Okay, so I just wanted to explain that to you. So if you're selling a product or service, then don't focus on the views. You want to optimize the content so it relates to the person that you want to sell your services to. Unless you are YouTube monetized and you're looking at getting paid for adverts, then you want to focus on virality, that you want to become viral, because then you get paid per 1,000 views. You get paid the rate, and that rate could be anywhere between £1 to £700, for example, and I'm just using that as an example, per 1,000 views. Okay, so like I said, I could have been on here many years ago and could have really got into it, but I only became monetized about 4 months ago. So I'm learning, just like you probably are as well. So I am even though I've been on YouTube since 2013, I still see myself as a new creator, because I'm creating content for virality, as well as for my business, as well as for sponsorship, as well as for affiliate links, for example. So there's a lot of things that I'm doing, but they all link into one, for example. Okay, so that's lesson number 1, is to make your channel like a series, for example. Okay, so that people can be engaged and keep coming back for more. It's like watching Netflix, isn't it? There's series after series after series, and then you binge watch because you want to hear more and more and more. For example, it's engaging, you find it interesting. Lesson number 2 is that your content. So think of your content like it's like your treasure box. Okay, so where one idea can be split into multiple angles, repurpose them across different formats, and tailor to different audiences. So you can have like shorts that can talk to different audiences. You can have long form video that will talk to a different audience. You can have do a video for an hour that will talk to a different audience, but you can split them up. Like a 1 hour video can be split into 4 long form videos, for example. So maybe you may want to do that 1 hour a day and then split them into 4 videos. And really you've got 4 videos a day, but they're in sections, for example. So lesson number 3 is content as a product. Now, view your videos as a product that must provide value, solve the problem, demand high quality content, and attract serious buyers. When I first started out, I used to have we used to call it the DVD box. That's how old that I started on YouTube with, and I was selling DVDs in a box because there was no link back then. It just didn't happen, for example. So, or you'd have a USB stick, for example, with the product on. Okay, and that's quite interesting when I think back of how far we've come today, for example. So content as a product, lesson number 3, and you can sell it for whatever price you choose to, of the value that you think it is, what the person's going to get, for example, or what the possibility of what they can get, for example. Okay, so this is also creating evergreen content as well. So lesson number 4 is don't optimize for views alone. Instead, chasing viral videos, focus on creating content that's going to attract your buyers, to engage viewers, your ideal audience that will take action to either buy your product or to join one of your memberships or to subscribe or to like or to share, that type of thing as well. So lesson number 5 is that the difference between topics and packaging is even the best topics will fail if it's not packaged right well. So titles and thumbnails matter just as much as content itself. Now, this is completely new to me. I've been creating videos and I really haven't been thinking about the thumbnail and content, because now all of a sudden it has to be like super fly. So I am now getting to grips with the thumbnail and the content and the wording and the hook, for example. I'm starting to learn about all of this, and it's only been 4 months that I've started to become more aware of this because of the YouTube monetization, for example. So think about your thumbnail. YouTube gives you some clues as well about what's working well, what your impression rate is, and you also get a clue of whether something's going to go viral or not because of the impression rate. If your impression rate is, under 5, for example, then it's so between 4 and 5, it's okay. It's average, but it's not like wow, type of thing. So if it goes over that, then you're on the way to becoming viral, for example. Okay, so think about your optimizing. Don't just optimize for views alone. There's other things that you can do. Okay, i.e. attract the right clients that's going to buy your products, which is what I was focusing on for many years when I started my YouTube channel in 2013. This is what I was focusing on, the clients and not the monetization part. Okay, so lesson number 5, the difference between the topics and the packaging is what I just explained to you about the thumbnail, the title, and that it's the content that also matters as well. So lesson number 6 is podcasts, for example. You can use them and they're good for your brand, to learn about authority, brand building, and you could have audiences come on, to grow your audience, to have speakers come on, which is we're starting a podcast next month in March, for example. So me and my team will be helping with that as well to help grow that podcast series that we're going to be doing, which is called Build Your Empire with Christine, for example. And it's called, Build Your Healthcare Business with Christine, for example, your empire. So, like I said, the podcast can be valuable because it's about creating high value videos that will perform better, for example. And also, you can make it short, you can expand on it, make it engaging, for example. So, the next thing is lesson number 7 is sleep on your search results. When you're doing YouTube, right, especially if you're doing monetization, you're doing a lot of research. Well, you're doing a lot of research regarding your product and how you're going to, what are you going to discuss in your video, for example. So always try and sleep on the search results, because you can then look to see if anyone else is mentioning what you're mentioning and how many views did they get, for example, and that can also give you a good idea. Although you can have your content for 30 days, things change, trends change, so you got to change with the times as well, for example. So whilst SEO does matter, so look at videos that drive organic growth, which is what I did with my business, for example, my coaching business. I look at the organic growth. So I created content that encourages people to engage and to watch as well. And I'm now going to talk about lesson number 8. And this is where you treat your content creation as an investment. It's an evergreen thing. So consistency and quality, it pays off every time, over time. Now, I've got videos that I've done since 2013, for example. And sometimes it can take a year, it could take 6 months, or it could happen straight away where you become viral. You'll see some of my popular videos, how old they were, for example, and you'll be surprised that something that you created years ago could suddenly just pop off and become viral. And then you're getting all these calls and you're like, oh, how did you find me? YouTube. And that's why I said I've always been on YouTube more than what I did with Facebook, adverts, things like that. I'd rather do YouTube because it's something that I've known since 2013, for example, when I first got on. So treat it as an investment, provide value, and also after it's released, it will become an asset for your brand, for example. And lesson number 9, this is the one where I said to stay to the end. Make clear call to action. Every video should tell viewers what you want them to do next. Do you want them to subscribe? Do you want them to click the link? Do you want them to comment or any other actions that would benefit? Now, since we're on this subject, I'd love for you to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Comment. Also, you can click the link and book a free 15-minute appointment with me. I'm going to be doing lots of different trainings that's related to businesses, for example. But if you're a business owner, whether you're a local business owner or whether you're global, you should be on YouTube because YouTube will get you leads. It can get you sales. Like I said, we with me doing these videos that I've been doing, I always get leads from it. I get about 10, 20 leads a week, for example. And it's people that want information, people that want to use the service, for example. So it's important to grab the attention in order for you to get YouTube success. So by capturing the attention to the key of YouTube, for example, success is that you will then be able to grow and you'll be able to thrive. And you can even do shorts. You don't have to do long videos or 15-minute videos, or you can just do shorts as well, leading them to your website, or even put your link for them to book an appointment here. So by mastering these lessons, you can also transform your approach to YouTube content creation. So you can build a loyal audience and turn your channel into a powerful business tool. I am all about community, and you'll see that I've got videos about community here. I'm all about, for 2025, building a strong community so that we grow together. So your next steps, if you found this insightful, don't forget to subscribe, like, hit that notification button, and drop a comment below. Tell me what your biggest takeaways are. I want to build a community, and I hope that you'll be able to join me in this community building, because every business should have a community. And I believe that YouTube is the best place to have a community and to grow and to be able to develop. And like I said, these 9 lessons that I've learned from making over 3,400 YouTube videos for my business, I've been able to explain this to you in 30 minutes. And it's been 2013. So that is what, 12 years, for example. 12 years explained in 30 minutes. 9 lessons that you can learn and take that forward into your business. Whether it's YouTube monetization or whether you've got a business product that you want to sell, then this is the place to be. YouTube, definitely. All right, so I hope that you've enjoyed that. Sorry that I had to come on the second time. Hopefully you've heard me this time. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, everyone. And I will speak with you tomorrow on the internet. Usual time, 7 p.m. UK time, 2 p.m. American time, New York time, Atlanta time. Have a wonderful, blessed day, everyone. Take care. Thank you. Bye.